Chemex vid take 2. I'm just going to go straight into this. I'm using 30 grams of Woke Yoga Chef from Has Been. Now I haven't dialed this in or anything, I haven't had any time to play with it today, so it's basically just hoping for the best, but you'll get a rough idea of my technique anyway. So 35 grams to 35 mils even to bloom. Shit, I haven't actually started my timer. It's going well. The dogs and the animals are all going absolutely mental today, so if you hear dogs barking and parrots screaming and all hell breaking loose, then there's not a lot I can do about this. But let's hope they're chilled just for the 5 minutes it takes to make this video. Okay, that mushroom's collapsing now. Okay. Kind of gently starting the pour, and then pour a little bit harder to bring it up to 300 mils. Slowly. Never mind, this is quite a forgiving coffee. If it's, I mean, it seems to have been roasted a bit darker this time. So I don't know how this is actually going to taste. It's a funny one, but it's okay if it goes from anywhere from 3.5 minutes to like 4.5 minutes. It's still pretty tasty. Sorry, this is actually the first video I think I've ever done, and it's a bit weird talking to a camera, but I'm kind of getting used to it in the short time that it's taken me to get to this point. But yeah, this crust around the outside here, this is kind of how I hope to start this part of the brew. You know, I hope to leave that bit of crust on the side. I don't know why, but it just seems to work better. Now we're down to about 2/3 down, so I'll bring this back up. Now this bit you do pretty slowly, or I do pretty slowly. Should I get up to 500? I should have timed the pour right so that I'm pretty much at that tide line. A little bit below actually, that's not too cool. But and we're already at 3 minutes 50, so it's a slow one. Suppose I could take this time while it's drawing down to show you what's in my box. Oh yeah, and I'm using Mike's uber cozy as well on my kettle, which is awesome. It means that I can start the brew, and right now that water is probably lost no more than 1 degree from the time I started the brew. It's awesome. Shit, and I've left a massive crust up the side as well. On this side anyway. I'll turn it round. It looks better from that side. Pretend that didn't happen. I wonder why that's happened. It's like a perfect 50-50. Anyway, I've got this stuff. I also put in an order for something I've not tried before. It's the Brazil Inglaterra Acai. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce the varietal. Is it Acai or Acea? Pulp Natural. That kind of intrigued me the other day. Alright, I think that's done. Just preheat my cup. And I've got some Hurrah from extract, more Wahana Estate, always kind of features in my box. And then I also got some Finca La Reforma the other day, which is really yummy. I wasn't expecting all that much because it's a cup of excellence and they never tend to suit me, but it's really delicious anyway. I kind of trusted Dave's judgment on that. So this wasn't a representation. It was supposed to be, but this isn't a particularly good representation of my technique. But you get the rough idea anyway. But let's see how this tastes anyway. Still pretty good. I'm fairly happy with that. It's a little bit, you can taste it's definitely a bit roastier. I'm not totally sure why they've done that, but I might go and tweet to Steve or something, although he's away at the WBC and doing Tampa Tantrum Live and all of that sort of thing, so I might not get an answer. Well anyway, that has been my video. I've kind of talked on and on. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in the water I'm using Tarka Springs, which comes from just up the road from me. I actually bought this to brew mead, but I've got a little extra, so I'm brewing coffee with it at the moment, and it's excellent. It's really lovely water. I was using Highland Springs, which is pretty good as well, but I felt that I had to filter that to kind of get the best out of it. Whereas this is pretty good straight out the bottle. Anyway, I've been banging on and on and on, so I'll leave you guys to it. Thank you very much.